You felt it, that hollow sensation after an hour of scrolling where you can't remember a single thing you saw. You sit down to work, but your mind feels like a radio tuned between stations, just static and noise. We tell ourselves it's a lack of willpower. But what if I told you your focus hasn't vanished? It's been systematically stolen. We are living in a biological mismatch. A brain evolved for a world of scarcity, trapped in a digital landscape of infinite overabundance. To understand why we can't focus, we have to understand the brain's universal currency, dopamine. Contrary to popular belief, dopamine isn't just about the hit of pleasure, it's about the drive to get it. In our ancestral past, this molecule kept us alive by forcing us to forage for food and water. But there's a catch. Your brain operates on a pleasure-pain balance. Think of it like a teeter-totter. When you experience something pleasurable, like a notification, the balance tips toward pleasure. But your brain demands stability, homeostasis. To bring the balance level, it places neuroadaptation gremlins on the pain side. The problem? The gremlins don't jump off immediately. They stay on until the balance tips an equal and opposite amount to the side of pain. This is the come down, the feeling of irritability and craving that follows the scroll. Now, in a world of overabundance, we are constantly tipping the scale. High-potency digital goods, TikTok, gaming, endless shopping release dopamine at levels our ancestors never encountered. When we layer these hits, listening to a podcast, while scrolling, while drinking a caffeinated energy drink, we aren't just having fun. We are raising our dopamine baseline. As the baseline rises, the phasic peaks, the moments of joy, become smaller. Eventually, the gremlins of pain camp out permanently on your balance. This leads to a state called anhedonia, where you need the very thing that's making you miserable just to feel normal. This is why your work feels boring. Not because the work changed, but because your brain has been recalibrated to only respond to rocket fuel. The theft of our focus isn't just internal, it's systemic. Every time your phone vibrates, it's a switch cost. Neuroscience shows we can only consciously think of one or two things at a time. When you check a quick text, it takes an average of 23 minutes to return to the level of focus you had before. We are also physically clogged. During the day, metabolic waste, what scientists call brain cell poop, builds up in your brain. This waste is only rinsed away during deep sleep. But because we are chronically sleep-deprived and hyper-vigilant, scanning our phones for bear-like threats in the digital wild, our brains are literally operating through a haze of cellular debris. We are legally drunk on exhaustion. So how do we take our minds back? It starts with the waiting game. Your mind uses boredom as a weapon to force you back into dopaminergic behavior. The trick is to hold your mind hostage by choosing only two options, the work or absolute boredom. No productive distractions like cleaning the room. If you sit with the boredom long enough, your brain's action success calculation will eventually pivot and the work will become the only interesting thing left. We also need intermittent reward schedules. Stop layering dopamine. Go for a walk without the podcast. Work out without the music. This lowers your baseline, making small rewards feel significant again. And finally, try cold water therapy. Studies show that submersion in cold water can increase dopamine by 250%, a level comparable to cocaine, but without the crash. It's a sustained, natural rise that trains your brain to find pleasure in the friction. We are the first generation to carry a digital liquor cabinet in our pockets 24/7. We have upgraded our technology, but we have downgraded our humanity. But remember, you are not a medieval peasant begging for crumbs of attention from a tech giant. You are the owner of your own mind. Focus is not a gift. It is a muscle that must be protected from the acid of overabundance. Put the phone in another room. Close the tab. Reconnect with the friction of being alive. Because the most important things in life, love, purpose, and deep satisfaction, don't have an app. They are slow, messy, and worth every second of your undivided attention. And on that note, I'm signing off to go rinse away some brain cell poop before my neuroadaptation gremlins decide to stage a full-scale riot. Stay focused, and remember, keep that digital liquor cabinet locked until tomorrow. Goodbye for now.